Okay, in this video, we're going to be showing you how to install, real simple, an M-LOK BCM Bravo Company vertical foregrip. And one thing worth noting, this is not truly vertical in the sense of vertical being 90 degrees. This is relevant in some states where you have laws and regulations stating that your AR pistol, right, pistol brace, less than a 16-inch barrel, not allowed to have, in some states, a 90-degree vertical foregrip. Bravo Company makes what they call a vertical foregrip, actually with a slight angle to it. Hopefully that camera can pick it up. You can see that you're actually not quite at 90 degrees. Perhaps that's a better angle in here. And so the fact that there's a bit of an angle to this, it's not completely perpendicular to the barrel, to the handguard, makes this a legal attachment. And again, this is M-LOK. So we're gonna go right underneath the rail here. I prefer that angled forward. So with these pistols, sometimes you need to be mindful, hopefully the camera can pick this up, of the gas block here. So when you attach any accessories to this handguard, you just need to be cognizant of this gas block and try not to run into it, because these M-LOK bolts insert up into the handguard, then turn perpendicular, then you tighten them down against the handguard itself. So you just need to be aware of where that gas block is and avoid trying to attach accessories around that area. So for this, you can see the gas block ends here. I'm going to try to line her up in here. So once you get it seated on there, I'm going to make sure that it's seated properly. Down in here are those two M-LOK screws. As you tighten them, those screws will begin to pull that nut back up against the handguard itself. So you want to try to look in there as you tighten. You can kind of see in there and ensure that that nut ends up perpendicular to the rail itself, because these rails run side to side. You want that nut to go in, turn, and then pull up against. So it's a little bit of a pain to try to get those lined up properly. And sometimes you need to actually use something to stop that nut from spinning so that you can actually start to thread onto. And during this, making sure that you're remaining seated along that handguard. Again, it's really just a matter of tightening down these two M-LOKs. If you've ever used M-LOK before, you just got to make sure that those nuts remain perpendicular to the handguard itself as you tighten them down. There it is. So that's the BCM Gunfighter vertical foregrip. Again, I want to emphasize, this is not actually vertical. You can see here that there is a little bit of a pitch forward, a little bit of an angle to this handguard. After it sits flush to the handguard, it doesn't actually go up at a 90-degree angle. There is a little bit of a pitch to it, which is what qualifies it as legal on a pistol, on an AR pistol in some US states. So check your own laws in your own area to see what is and what is not legal. Not offering legal advice, but where I live, this qualifies as a legal hand stop. Thanks for watching.